They called it a glitch. The bank called it check fraud. Welcome to Wandt, an AI-narrated technology video series unpacking the latest lectures and thoughts from Professor Adam Scott Wandt of the John Jay College of Criminal Justice. Professor Wandt has identified a significant shift in modern criminal investigations. Today's suspects are actively documenting, publishing, and even attempting to monetize the very evidence that leads to their prosecution. This behavior was on full display in 2024 when a supposed infinite money hack targeting Chase Bank ATMs became a rapidly circulating viral trend. The first step involves depositing a bad paper check into an ATM, which prompts the banking system to show a temporary, unverified increase in the account balance. The second step requires withdrawing that cash immediately before the system catches up, realizes the check is invalid, and bounces the deposit, leaving a negative balance. Because this spread online, users turned the scheme into a public performance. They filmed their withdrawals and posted their receipts, creating an evidence trail fueled by social media algorithms. When the banks investigated and civil lawsuits followed, those viral videos served as a publicly available record of the user's knowledge, intent, and direct participation. This pattern of self-incrimination scales down to even the smallest details of a single image. Take the Canadian case of Cheyenne Rose Antoine. Shortly before her friend Brittany Dargle was killed, Antoine posted what appeared to be a casual Facebook selfie of the two of them together. To the public, it looked like a normal memory. But detectives studying the upload noticed a specific accessory. In the photo, Antoine was wearing the exact same belt that investigators later found near Dargle's body, allowing them to firmly connect Antoine to the physical evidence and lock down the timeline of the night. What the suspect likely intended as an everyday social post provided law enforcement with an undeniable, time-stamped visual link to the crime scene. Sometimes this behavior is driven by a sheer misunderstanding of how software actually works. This is clearly visible in the Pennsylvania case of Maxwell Morton. After fatally shooting Ryan Mangan, Morton decided to take a selfie with the victim's body. He sent that image to a friend using Snapchat, seemingly trusting the platform's reputation for temporary, self-deleting messages. That assumption ignores a basic technological reality. The person receiving the message simply preserved the image and handed it over to the police, instantly converting a supposedly ephemeral picture into a permanent file. Apps designed around disappearing content often create a false sense of security. They encourage suspects to brazenly transmit visual proof or confessions, completely forgetting that the recipient controls the actual lifespan of that data. Even when a post doesn't depict the crime itself, the timing and location of an upload can be legally devastating. The Aiden Fucci case in Florida shows how suspects attempt to use social media to manipulate public perception during active investigations. While the local community was actively searching for a missing 13-year-old named Tristan Bailey, Fucci uploaded a Snapchat asking if anyone had seen her. He posted this message directly from the back of a police cruiser. When a case reaches trial, prosecutors use this specific type of behavior to establish consciousness of guilt. The post becomes a tool to prove the suspect's state of mind, demonstrating a calculated performance of innocence rather than simple panic. We see similar digital dynamics even in unresolved cases. Consider the pending investigation of Stephen Spencer Pittman, a man accused and indicted in connection with a 2026 synagogue arson in Mississippi. According to federal authorities, the fire caused extensive damage. Following the incident, prosecutors allege that Pittman documented his own burn injuries by posting a picture to Snapchat from the hospital. While this case is still pending and the charges remain allegations, it illustrates how a single instance of self-documentation can immediately synthesize with physical injuries, giving authorities a direct link between the suspect and the scene before a trial even begins. This brings us back to the Chase Bank trend. From sprawling financial schemes to alleged hospital selfies, people repeatedly make the mistake of treating the internet like an anonymous vacuum, forgetting that physical institutions and law enforcement are watching the exact same platforms they are. The camera, the caption, the post, and the platform can all become part of the evidence trail. In the digital era, the evidence that investigators once hunted for is now regularly published by the suspects themselves. Like, follow, and subscribe for more deep dives into emerging technology, digital investigations, and the ideas shaping our future. And remember, stay curious and want knowledge.